How to test RSSI with AT9S Pro or AT10II transmitter and receivers. RSSI, or Received Signal Strength Indicator, is a measurement of how well your receiver can hear a signal from the transmitter. When there is control problem of AT9S Pro or AT10II transmitter, such as short control range, signal noise, please test RSSI. It is also recommended to test RSSI before the flight in order to avoid loss of control due to signal problems. And how to test RSSI with AT9S Pro or AT10II transmitter. I'll show it with AT10II transmitter and R12DS receiver. Turn on the transmitter and power on the receiver at the same time. And the transmitter and receiver will be connected because I have already bound the receiver to the transmitter. The signal tower appears on the screen of the transmitter, indicating that the banding is successful. Here it is. And if there is no signal tower on the screen, please bend the receiver to the transmitter until the signal tower appears on the screen. After successful bending, and press End button twice to enter the receive page. And the RSSI can be seen here. The RSSI value will keep changing according to the distance of the transmitter and receiver. And keep two antennas of R12DS at a 90-degree angle, and make the receiver antenna and transmitter receiver parallel. So the receiver antenna can be placed like this way. Keep transmitter apart from receiver about 30 centimeters. And then check RSSI. I put the transmitter and receiver on the desk to show it. And it is normal that RSSI value is within the range of 0 to minus 30 dBm when the distance between the transmitter and receiver is 30 centimeters. The closer the value is to 0, the stronger the signal is. I am testing R12DS receiver with AT10II, and the RSSI value is minus 17 dBm, which is within a range of 0 to minus 30 dBm, and RSSI value is stable in the range, so there is no problem of signal transmission. The range of RSSI value of RadioLink transmitters is from 0 to minus 99 dBm. The larger the absolute value of the RSSI value is, the weaker the signal is. For example, the signal when the RSSI value is minus 80 dBm is weaker than the signal when the RSSI value is minus 60 dBm. And now in RSSI means there is no signal transmission. If the RSSI value is not within the range of 0 to minus 30 dBm in about 30 centimeters distance, and there is something wrong with the signal transmission, please check whether the antennas of the receiver and transmitter are damaged, especially transparent part in the top of the receiver. Here it is, and this part. Most of signal degradation is caused by receiver antenna damage. If the receiver antenna is damaged, it needs to be replaced. If there is no damage, you can test whether it is the failure of the transmitter or the receiver by replacing the receiver. If RSSI is within the range of 0 to minus 30 dBm in about 30 centimeters distance, and the antenna is not damaged, but the control range is short, there are some possible reasons for the problem. 1. Please check if there is any interference in the surrounding area, such as electricity substation, high voltage cable, or Wi-Fi nearby. 2. Check installation of receiver. Do not get the receiver close to ESC. galvanometer, any metal or carbon fiber part of the aircraft, and make sure the end of the receiver antenna protruded to the outside to avoid the signal being blocked by the frame of the model. 3. Check the placement of the transmitter antenna. For example, if you want to fly the aircraft high, keep the antenna of the transmitter parallel to the ground. If you want to fly the aircraft far away, it is best to keep the antenna of the transmitter erected and vertical to the ground, so that the signal will be stronger.